Hey, good morning, folks. I hope you're all having a very blessed day. It's pretty bright out here, so I had to wear my sunglasses. But, you know, today's the National Day of Prayer, and, what I like about prayer is it always takes the the world that you think revolves around you, perhaps, really doesn't. And there's a God, a creator, who desires to hear from us and wants to have a personal relationship with us. Well, some of you already know that. Some of you are already experiencing that. But for some of us, it doesn't really mean anything. And I remember even when I came to Christ, I didn't I didn't really believe in it either. I didn't know what to say. I didn't really know who I was talking to. But over the years, the 23 years that I've been walking with the Lord, um, I come to understand Him a little better. By looking for Him, by reading His Word, and by seeing His hand and work in my life. And there's nothing I like to see better than to see Him working in other people's lives, to see other people worshiping God. I love it. I love that. Especially little kids. It touches my heart so much. I almost would rather not ever see anything else but is to see little kids worshiping God, because I know their future. I know more or less where they're headed if they stay on that path. If there are people that are stealing and doing drugs and having sex out of marriage, I know where those people are headed to. I know where they're headed to. And the sooner that they got out of those things, the sooner that they could get on a better path in life. And I have people that I know that are hooked on heroin and can't get off, have tried to get off several times. And it breaks my heart. Some are pretty close to me. And it's very sad. Very, very sad. Perhaps you have some of those in your life. Perhaps you're struggling with something today. And maybe today will be a good day to pray. There's never a bad day. It's always good. You'll never be disappointed. Perhaps felt let down because things didn't occur as you wanted them to. Somewhat like people that feel entitled to stuff that's not theirs because they feel like the world revolves around them and not trusting in God to provide. So today on this National Day of Prayer, we have a lot to pray for. We've seen the ugliness lately of one guy, and there's many others. But is that really where we need to focus our time, our energy? Is there not much more immediate concerns and problems in our communities? Is not his being with his mistress a problem? and saying she can sleep around and this. I mean, just all millionaires fighting with millionaires. My friend, you're not even in a discussion with them. And neither am I. The only thing we can do is attempt to change their hearts. So, quiet your mind today and pray. Pray that the Lord would search your heart and know your wicked ways. Because what we walk with is what we carry. And what we carry is what we share with others. I like to share the Lord. I like to share righteousness. I like to love. It's not always easy. But it's worth it. It's worth it for you, for your community, for your country, for your world. Everybody is better off for it. The righteousness that only God can provide, the righteousness that only Jesus can provide. You don't have to know that I'm right. I hope that you care enough to even listen. To listen to the voice of God. Not to a man, but to the voice of God. We are only mouthpieces on a short time on this earth. May you do your best and be obedient to what God has called you to do. And prayer is always a good thing to do. So let's pray.